Hey guys, so I wanted to take just a minute and talk about a book I read this last week that I really enjoyed. Pretty much top to bottom, it was just a really good book. It's Joyners #1 from Boom Studios, their Arcadia imprint, which Arcadia's had some really good books come out that I've really enjoyed. So like the tagline on this book is Family, Narcissism, Science. And yeah, that really sums up exactly what's going on in this book. It's a book mainly focused around a family, the Joyners, and just going through all of the everyday things. The mom and dad, their marriage isn't really working out. He kind of works for this like futuristic tech company thing. They got a bunch of kids that are all really distinct. Really think that R.J. Ryan does a really good job of writing these characters. And so this book is new, but it's kind of a reimagining of the Joyners 3D that came out a couple of years ago, which there wasn't any coloring in. They added Kelly Fitzpatrick to the book, and she's putting in coloring and everything. But I went ahead and went back and bought the Joyners 3D because I really enjoyed this story, and I love anything 3D. So here's kind of a side-by-side comparison of what the 3D version looked like without color, opposed to once Kelly Fitzpatrick has put in her colors. And man, I just love her as a colorist. So color or not, I really enjoyed the art in this book. I like how the lines are really bold. I think part of that has to do with the fact that it was originally 3D. But I really like David Markowitz's art. I know that he's done some Spider-Man, and then he did some X-Men, but I really enjoyed just this bold art. And I have to say that I was really amazed by John Adams' lettering in this. The amount of words that he was able to fit into such a small area all the way through this book. There was just a lot of dialogue going on in a lot of the panels, and it was just amazing to me, man, that everything could be so freaking crisp. It was really fun to read. But I mean, I've said it a million times, I'm really a coloring groupie. I just latch on to these colorists, and I really enjoy Kelly Fitzpatrick's coloring. I thought that in the book Odyssey, that her coloring was one of the best parts of that book, and so I've tried to pick up pretty much anything that I've seen that she's doing since, and man, I haven't been let down so far. I really think, though, that this book, just top to bottom, was really awesome because, I mean, with the coloring and the lettering and the art, without R.J. Ryan's story, I mean, it just, everybody that was involved with this book, I thought was just, at the top of their game, really enjoyable. If the story wouldn't have been so good, there's no way that I would have went out and bought the Joyners 3D, but, black hardcover, I like 3D, so I thought, I'll check it out. So yeah, man, Joyners #1 came out from Boom Arcadia, and if any of this sounded, like anything you might enjoy, man, I'd strongly suggest checking it out. Like I say, I thought it was just a great book top to bottom, and if you're a fan of 3D, you can go and check out on Amazon and pick up the Joyners 3D, which also looks really cool. And yeah, man, I'll talk to y'all later.